Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We're in Murray doing a sewer scope today here at 8 Creek Drive. I think it's 8 East Creek Drive. We have the camera pushed out 101 feet. We are not yet to the city connection. I've got my camera pushed out as far as I can get it. But after all these turns I've gone through, I can't get it to go any further. It's also tough because normally I would run water and that would push my camera out the rest of the way, but every fixture that I tried to run water through, it was coming back out because the access point that I'm going through is right next to a junction where a lot of the drain lines feed, and so if I run water it would be dumping into the crawl space instead of making its way down the line. So we're not able to see the entire line. It would be best to add a proper access point so that you could run water at the same time that you're scoping the line, or create another access point further down or outside. That way we can see the rest of the line. This is, actually that's an access point. It's probably buried because I didn't see one outside, but if you were to have a drain specialist locate that, you could access that part of the line and then scope from there. You know, and we're already 80 feet out at this point, and so if you were to scope from that point, I would imagine you could reach the end of the line. You could also run water while you did it. This is transite pipe. Transite is cement asbestos. I'm not seeing any standing water, which is great. That indicates that you have proper grade. You always want to have proper grade where everything is draining on its own with gravity, and so far this is looking good. I've not seen any roots. You did have that access point, the one I was describing that you could locate, and that was cast iron, which is really rough and rusty. That's a spot where waste could potentially get stuck. Little tiny offset there where there's a little lip. Waste could get stuck there, which could create a blockage. In the crawl space, there's some cast iron that's completely cracked. That should certainly be replaced. Now we're transitioning to that cast iron. As you can see, cast iron gets really rough and rusty. I would recommend replacing everything that's accessible in the crawl space. That way it'd be nice and smooth. Wouldn't be nearly as difficult to replace this as what's buried outside. Very good. So biggest concern is what's here in the crawl space. That and the fact that I couldn't get to the end of the line. I'm going to end this recording now.